What's up, everyone? Justin here again for TKDReboundz. Alongside me is Alex from UnrealEntGaming,
What's
and we
going on,
are.
everybody? Alex here from UnrealEntGaming, and today we're going to be talking about a very taboo subject. It's one of the most talked about subjects around in today's generation, and
Oh, you mean
um,
me? I know. Yeah, I know you must be talking about me, right?
yeah, but you have crabs on your balls. No, anyways, guys.
Oh shit.
Me and my friends normally talk about this every time we go to the movies or we come back to the movies or somewhere along the lines. This conversation always gets brought up. So today, everybody, we're gonna be talking about the Illuminati. If we believe they're real, who do we believe are in the
Wait.
Illuminati?
They're hearing us.
Oh,
They're watching
oh, oh,
us.
oh, God, they're hearing us.
Ah!
Anyways, I want to get your thoughts on the Illuminati, and I want to know, like, if you believe personally if they're real or not, who is a part of the Illuminati, and like your overall like basis on what do you think their plans are for like this generation and future generations.
Well, I never used to really know about them, until you put me on the subject, and then I really call it Illuminati anymore. I guess they call it Freemasonry, Masonists, the global elites. And they're just son of a bitches. These people have all the money in the world. They have the raw resources. They basically run the world. So, and their plans for dictatorship, new world order, and just all that. Like there's been a lot of current events, like that. They said that uh, was it the Twin Towers? It was all a setup. There's people that actually had been contacting Saddam Hussein personally and Osama bin Laden. And it was all a plan. It was just a cover up to hide what's really behind the New
All right,
World
so
Order.
what are your thoughts on people who like think the Illuminati are not real? Like they would look at you and say you're crazy. Like what are your thoughts on people who believe that
I
the
think they're
world?
blind. They're blind. They're blind
But why is that?
because they really have to open up their eyes because I believe like that there's a big show going on. Just you know, all right. For example, you know how when you go see a play or a show and they have like the actors, well, all those actors and characters that are in the film is like the president, all the military, but they don't see what's
Exactly.
behind the curtain. They have to go beyond, behind the scripts, behind the directors, and they have to go behind the scenes and really have to figure out, who's running the show.
Now, a lot of people would often say, "Oh, well, who could be possibly controlling the president and stuff like that?" And it's very obvious at this point that America is now officially corporate America because corporations do run politicians, corporations do run the foundation of our economics and whatnot. For
Don't also
example,
forget the Fortune 500 companies that
yeah,
are
the Fortune
growing.
500 companies, Exxon Mobil and GP Oil and all that kind of stuff. Like these companies aren't just your typical companies. Like these companies literally, they control the very foundation of stability. So they definitely want to bring in totalitarianism. It's a socialist country, and at this point, it's not we the people. It's more like we the corporation because
Yes.
as crazy as this may seem, but it's statistically proven that we have enough money in this world to feed, clothe, and shelter everybody on this planet times 10. You know
But you
that
know
that
what?
that's
All these people are greedy though.
that,
Because
that that's
let me ask you something.
crazy.
Because these people are so greedy, man. These people do not give a shit and a rat's ass about us. All they care about is their trillion dollars or whatever. Like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and stuff
And
like that.
power
You know,
ultimately comes down to that. And for those of you out there watching this that might be disagreeing with us, I've had several of you guys disagree with me in the past, and I mean we're all adults here. We can all learn to agree to disagree. And I've made several Illuminati videos that had thousands of views and thousands of comments, and I was actually replying to you guys. And some of those comments were actually people saying it's not real, it's just conspiracy theories. Well, the
but
easiest thing
those
the
theories
easiest
are
thing to
coming to
do
life.
the easiest thing to do and say to somebody is call them crazy because it's a quick marginalization of what you feel about them because you don't understand that person, so you label them as crazy. But what's crazy about this world? People want to often believe in their own speculation and whatnot, which is fine because everybody's entitled to their own opinions. But for somebody to sit there and say that there is not a power source behind, today's government and today's, foundations of politicians and whatnot, it's crazy because you can't really sit there and say that one person controls a country. At least not yet. At least not until there's a very powerful dictator who rises into power.
Well,
But
I think that there are several dictators. There's several wealthy families that they all meet up, in a secret location. Not no cave or like that. You know what I'm saying? But in a secret location where, like the Federal Reserve, that's not run by the United States. That is a private
a
bank.
private
A
bank. And
private
why
bank.
is that? Why do we need a private bank? It makes no sense at all. But
Oh, wait, and not to mention that the other day, I was on YouTube and I came across a video saying that somebody stole $9 trillion from the Federal Reserve Bank, and then when they went to go question the lady behind the scenes, she said, "Oh yeah, you know what? There is nothing but just that we're trying to do a federal investigation, so we can't answer anything." Bitch, you're supposed to watch $9 trillion in a private bank. Who the hell do you think it could be? You know
that
what I mean?
I remember a similar case was incorporated back in like 2008 when like a couple of billion went missing and Brzezinski didn't know what the hell was going on. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think the Illuminati are real? What are your thoughts on the Illuminati?
Yes,
If you don't think they're real, please tell us why, because that's a very
yes.
interesting thing. But thank you all for watching, everybody. This has been TKD Rebounds and Unreal ENT Gaming. Subscribe to both channels, guys. Leave your
Fuck you,
thoughts in the comment
Illuminati.
section.
Fuck you. Fuck
Illuminati,
you. Fuck
Tupac.
you.
Anyways, guys, we'll be seeing you all later.
Snoop Dogg.
Peace.